everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Bring It to Life with Gail. I have promised you some DIYs with my Dollar Tree items, and I just wanted to kind of put something together today. It is a gloomy day on this coronavirus day in Kansas City. Please protect yourself and your families and stay inside and do what you have to do. So what am I doing? I'm doing crafts and finishing off my projects. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this together with you. Okay, so this is not, oh, I think it slid down. Hold on a second. Oh no, it looks good. Okay. So I wanted to let you know that I have been watching Tradition by the Seasons with Liz, and whenever she would pan around her house, I would see these topiaries. Now, I used to work in a flower shop. I'm a floral designer, and I was like, I can make that. But then she posted a video of herself making one. So I'm like, cool, because now I kind of knew where to start. But I already had made some of these for a wedding one time, so kind of know how to put these together. But I'm gonna do mine a little different. So do you remember this cute little vase that I got from, it looks like rope. I had said rocks before, but it looks more like ropes. It was $2.49 half price at the thrift shop. But before I can even do that, and this is going to take some time to dry, I brought these cute little wreaths from the dollar store. This is the smallest one, and I think they have small, medium, and large. And I think the medium goes in between these two, but Dollar Tree. And at the Dollar Tree, they have these wood dowels. So I'm gonna do it like we did it at the flower shop, because you know she used, I think, U-pins, but we had actually done these with sticks, because then they can go in your pot. And what you need to do is really stick it in there, and then whenever you put it into your foam, it'll have a little bit sturdier. But I can see right now that my stick is going to be a little too big, so you just take your scissors and you turn it, and you see how it's making an indent right there, and then it's just going to snap. I promise you, it'll snap. Keep going around. It's like a little saw, my own little saw, and then it'll pop off. So you want to use the end that you cut off, and you want to add a generous amount of hot glue on there. And then what you do is, there is a string. I'm just going to go ahead and enter it there, push it in here, and I'm going to let this dry. Just let that dry. In the meantime, I'm going to take my foam and I'm going to open it. Now, there are two kinds of foam. There is the Oasis, where it's a foam that you can get wet whenever you do fresh floral arrangement. This is actually styrofoam. It says floral foam, but it's the hard one. It's not the one where you press and your fingerprints will show in. That's Oasis, and that's usually what they use, and you put water in. Oasis will hold tons of water for your fresh arrangements. So you just kind of want to measure, and this is going to be pretty much the perfect height for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut my corners. Ooh, sorry y'all. Cut my corners. Now, in a flower shop, we would glue the foam to the bottom of this, because we're selling a product that we don't want to come apart. However, my thought on this is, if I ever get sick of this, I can take it out. And you just want to put it in there, all the way down. You want it to reach the bottom, because if somebody pushes on it, you don't want it to fall in. Liz did a great job at hers. She is really talented. I really enjoy her videos, and as you can tell, I'm still stuck because the foam is going like this. So I'm just going to keep taking some off. Now, don't throw away these little pieces, because they're always good for something else, like if you're filling in on sides or something like that. Ooh, sorry, I don't like the foam either. And perfect. See? Okay, and then I'm just going to leave it like that for right now until I can put this in there. It's pretty good dry. So then what you want to do is you just want, do you hear that? How it caught on there? So you know that it's sturdy. And that's how you basically start your topiary. I want to make sure that you can still see everything I'm doing here. You see how it's in there right now? Well, that's a good vision on that one. Okay, so I'm going to pause for a minute and go get my okay, so I also got this from the Dollar Tree. It's called Floral Moss. It's more of the green moss, and you want to put some at the bottom of your. Now this is a good place to use your U-pins. If you go watch Liz's video, it's making topiaries, and you just want to use those U-pins, but in this case I'm just going to put mine. I don't have any U-pins right now, but I will get some. But this is just going to stay down there, and you can fill in the sides if you want to, and this stuff makes a big mess. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Okay, so and it's okay, like I like how it's dripping on the sides like that. It's pretty cool. All right, they have this greenery at Walmart. I'm gonna get up again. And they also have this type of green, excuse me, at the Dollar Tree. Now, this is a Dollar Tree one, and it was $1. And this is your Walmart one, which is 97 cents. You get a little bit more, but it's okay to mix those two colors together. I'm actually going to cut my greenery off. I'm not going to put the whole stick in. I'm going to actually cut my greenery off. And unfortunately, I'm working on one side here. Oops. And see how they are stuck together right here? They're kind of like, I see, they got glued together. I'm just going to cut it. There we go. So this is fairly easy and super cute and fast. She made 2 in no time at all, and she just used her containers like I'm doing. But I knew that I wanted to make this, and so that's why I got my stuff ready, and then I saw her make the video. I'm like, oh, okay. So what I like to do, and we did this at the flower shop, either at the flower shop we have this machine that puts metal picks at the bottom, or you can use your hot glue gun. So I'm just going to go ahead and insert this at the bottom. And then I'm just gonna, and actually, go ahead and do it like this. Okay, you're gonna have to work around with this. Be careful, you know, if you get too close when you have glued it in already to burn your fingers. And then I'm gonna cut this one. And then I'm just gonna come above. See, these are so flexible that you can just flex it and put it in there. And I'm actually gonna put a little bit more glue, and my stem is a little long, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. And then I'm gonna come behind there and actually stick this in the wreath itself. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see. See how I stuck it in the wreath itself right there? So I'm kind of layering it. I have one here, I'm gonna put one there, and then I'm just gonna use a little one at the top here. Isn't that cute? And this is what, $1 something for my pot. The moss is $1, the wreath is $1, and I have invested $1.97. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Less than $6, you have a whole topiary going on right here. Now, I do want some more up here. I kind of think that I should have more up here. So, and this one is a shorter stem, and I'm putting hot glue so it doesn't fall out, and I'm going to do it blindly here. So I'm going to flex so my greenery goes into the direction of the wreath, and you just stick it into the wreath. You don't want to break your wreath from the stick here, because that would be good. Do you see that slide right in there? Look at that. How super easy is that? So then I'm just going to go ahead and use a different color one. And I'm going to add this to this right here. I'm going to turn it around, you guys, so I can see what I'm doing here for a second. I'm just going to stick that in there. Oops. I'm going to add that in. And I mean, these are $1, you guys. Like, I mean, can't beat that when you're making your own stuff. And I'm sure at a store you'll pay over $20 some, or if not more, for one of these things. So I'm going to go ahead and put another one here at the top. And, you know, work this in, work the way you need to work it, you know. And then you can even cut these little stems off if you need to add to your arrangement. Now I'm going to put one at the bottom here. I'm going to cut this one up here. And, you know, work it in, do what you have to do. I'm actually going to put one in there. You can add all kinds of stuff. She did, I'm telling you, you need to go watch her videos. She's amazing. You know, she says make your own. And it's just funny that I kept seeing that in her house, those topiaries, and I'm like, I could never find them really here. And when I did, like I said, they're super expensive. And I'm like, I am not paying that for that. I'm cheap. I'm sorry. So I was kind of happy when she showed that she was making them as well. So I wonder if she made all the other ones too. Good question to ask her. So I'm almost out of greenery, and I think this is looking super cute. And I'm going to put this one here, go around in a circle with the glue, stick this here. And see, I have these long leaves. I'm going to have to play with those too. Push this down. See, sometimes you got like this, but you have greenery at the top. Use that greenery up. I think this is turning out super cute. And I think I'm missing one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to this right here. And I'm going to add, I'm actually going to cut these two stems because they're kind of looking different. And I'm going to put one in here and one over here. So I'm going to some glue on this thing and just kind of stick it in there. And I'm going to go ahead and do it over here. Now, if you make some of these craft sale, I'm sure you would sell these like hotcakes. They're cute, they're easy, and they're fun to make. And I'm telling you, you would sell these. Get yourself some containers and go for it. Oh, I took it apart. Okay, and then this is my last piece that I'm going to put in. And I'm going to fit that right in here. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Now I'm going to get some U-pins and I'm going to stick the moss at the bottom here. But let me take all the junk out, all of my stuff out. Stinking cute or what? Now you can put a bow. I think she put a bow in a little nest, which is super, super cute, but I don't want to do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and pause for now and see what else I can put. See how I put these two little leaves and how much difference that made? For $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, under $8. You got all this. And I'm sure that you probably have some pots sitting around at home. So, I'll show you. Look at this. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? So keep watching as I finish my project. Okay, so you know me, I had to keep going. I went ahead and did the entire thing. Look at that. Super cute. Can you sell this at a craft sale? Absolutely. If you know how to do floral, and let me tell you, this is so super easy, you can do this. I'm thinking of adding a bow, like right over here in this area right there. But other than that, I think it came out pretty cute. So I'm going to try a bow and then see where I'm at. Wanted to show you the other one that I made in that little square box that I found at the thrift shop with those leather handles. I went ahead and made another topiary. Isn't that gorgeous? And all from the Dollar Tree, Walmart flowers. Super cute. So sellable at craft fair as well. You can add a ribbon to it, a little bird to it. You can do whatever you want to it. Isn't that cute? So to keep this as natural as I want it, I decided to maybe use some raffia. Now there's some cute ribbon out there. You can use any kind of ribbon. And the other thing is that ribbon can find you to certain decor in people's houses. But raffia is kind of like a natural product. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to stick with this, with this raffia. I'll tie a bow here. And, oh, I think I want to like this. And then just kind of spruce it up a little bit. Okay, so it's hard to tie raffia. And I'm usually good at making bows. So I'm going to go ahead and tie it. And then I'm going to have this raffia left over. And I think I'm just going to intertwine it a little bit. I'll turn it around in a second. And then if you see like crazy pieces, as I call them, you can kind of like maybe just like integrate it into your arrangement, and then you can cut some of it off. And I'm going to do that. I'm just going to cut some of this off because I don't want it to be too long. Actually, I'm going to cut it off. I'm not going to intertwine, just a plain. And that's the thing of it, is you can do whatever you want when you make things like this. I think this came out super cute. There it is. Super simple. Now the only other thing I would do is probably put it a little bit more centered. And since I put it on the stick, is it going to come out? Oh, it comes out. Look at that. It just comes out really simple. I'm actually going to reinsert it. There we go. And if you feel like this is too empty right here, feel free to add more greenery. It's only 97 cents a piece. And I'm thinking something like this at a craft fair, you can probably go $22 and you would probably sell it. Now I wouldn't use a plastic container, I would use a nice container. And like I said, whoa, you're moving over there. Like I said, go to your thrift shop to buy those items. It's so less expensive. So here's my idea. Thank you, Liz, for prompting me to be creative again. She actually has them all over our house, but she went ahead and made a video. This is my version of it. Hers is totally different than mine. And remember, I bring things home, I bring it with love, and I bring it to life. So please keep watching, subscribe, comment, and like, and I will see you next time.